Well, that's a wrap, people. That's a wrap. The Dallas Cowboys, 3-5. Every, I can't believe that I'm Mr. Optimistic. I'm giving you my post-game thoughts. I came outside. The Eagles are up 7-0 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Philly 500 and his crew are excited, and we're playing them in Dallas next week, and I'm going to the game. I don't know why. This has been one of the hardest seasons that I can ever remember. That literally everything has gone wrong. I said this team this year would have to literally thread the needle and have everything go perfect. You know how crazy this is? Overshown, literally, we're down by 2 touchdowns, and he makes a good play. And he's up in here celebrating and dancing, and then gets hurt on the next play. Bro, how are you celebrating when we're down 2 scores? And I'm just sitting there thinking in my mind, maybe this is the problem with the Cowboys. It's all about the show. It's all about the sizzle. But when it comes to the substance of winning, it ain't there. It's time for Jerry and Stephen Jones to realize they cannot do it. They're not good enough. They're not good enough at doing contracts. They're not good at evaluating the draft anymore. Tyler Guyton, I don't know how many pre-snap penalties. I think he had 4 or 5 penalties today. Tyler Guyton is literally a penalty machine. He looks completely lost out there. Terrence Steele is just bad. The best move, the best block Terrence Steele had was getting in front of Dak Prescott, blocking his own guy, because he certainly didn't do it on the field. Guys are eating him for lunch. Our receivers, I don't necessarily blame, Turpin and Fauntleroy, however you say it, for dropping passes. They're inexperienced. I have to say that the Cowboys defense, with all of the injuries that they had for a while, they were doing pretty good. Dak, I don't know if Dak is checked out. If the ankle wearing the brace in the summertime, that there's something structurally wrong in that leg. And that's the reason why that Jerry says don't run, although him running wasn't when he hurt the hamstring. It may have been the culmination of running the other place, because he actually was running the football well, and that helped open up some things. He missed some passes. The passes were high. We had some drops. Rico probably had his best game today running the football. We actually had some chances to be in the game, but we have so many damn injuries, and you start questioning some of the play calling. You're sitting here, you got the ball in your 38, you're only down by 4 points. You're only down by 4 points in a game that your defense has been playing well. You have the opportunity to punt the ball and change the field position. At this point, the Falcons haven't been raising any hell. The Falcons got the ball at the 50-yard line twice and only scored on one of them. Your defense was doing the job. And you decide to do a fake punt on your 38-yard line and fail and give them an easy score and momentum. This team is not good enough to overcome mistakes. Everything has to be perfect. You had a couple guys that ended up playing their ass off, like I said, Rico did. Carl Lawson with 2 sacks. The defense was doing some things. Ceylon Carson was getting beat all over the field. Because, what's funny is how, here's the reality of this. You could say Dak stinks if you want to. That's fine. It doesn't matter. He's got a hurt hamstring. Probably won't play next week. I already got people texting me and saying, well, Cooper Rush got as many yards as Dak Prescott in half the time. Okay, here we go. Whatever. The reality is this. It's not enough. What the Cowboys have as players is not enough. Even when healthy with everybody, it's not enough. And that's where Jerry and Stephen Jones, who went into the season knowing that they're very young, don't have a lot of experience. They have a few good pieces, but unfortunately, every one of them's hurt. Dak, CD, D-Law, Micah, Diggs now too. And I don't know where we go from here. I'm sure what'll happen is, the season will continue down this path that maybe we'll end up with the top 10 draft pick. But I don't have faith in the guys who are building this team currently. This is the lowest that I felt as a Dallas Cowboy fan. I literally feel rock bottom right now. That we're just done. I don't even feel like yelling about it anymore. I don't feel like getting angry about it anymore. I don't feel like yelling at the players anymore. I got to put it where it belongs. We cannot expect anything out of this team until they change what they're doing. What they're doing is they're still living in the freaking past. Old ass coaches, old ass Jerry and Stephen Jones trying to build a team, and they don't know how. This is like building a house with just a hammer compared to building a house with laser levels and nail guns and screws. We're dealing with old technology and old know-how versus today's whiz kids. No hope, people. No hope. And go in here and watch the Eagles, a team that's learned from their mistakes, that understands a running back is helpful. Yeah.